Have you ever felt like you and your partner speak different languages? Do you find yourselves constantly clashing over communication styles or emotional responses? If so, you might have the Mercury Quincunx Moon Synastry aspect in your relationship. This astrological aspect highlights the delicate dance between intellect and emotion, communication and intuition, and can create a unique and challenging dynamic. In this video, we'll delve into the mysteries of this aspect, exploring its challenges and opportunities for growth. The Mercury Quincunx Moon aspect occurs when one person's Mercury, representing communication, intellect, and logical thinking, is 150 degrees apart from another person's Moon, representing emotional needs, intuition, and nurturing tendencies. This creates a mismatch in communication styles, emotional expression, and decision-making processes. One of the biggest challenges of the Mercury Quincunx Moon aspect is communication conundrums. It's like trying to have a conversation while one person speaks Morse code and the other speaks sign language. Misunderstandings are frequent, and both partners may feel like they're speaking different languages. The Mercury person might find their Moon partner's emotional responses bewildering, perceiving them as irrational or overly sensitive, while the Moon person might feel their Mercury partner is cold, detached, or overly analytical. Another challenge is the clash between intellectual and intuitive approaches to life. The Mercury person might rely heavily on logic and reason, while the Moon person navigates through feelings and instincts. This can lead to disagreements over decision-making, as the Mercury person might prioritize facts and logic, while the Moon person might prioritize emotions and intuition. Timing troubles are also common. The Mercury person might want to discuss issues immediately, while the Moon person needs time to process their emotions before engaging in conversation. This can lead to frustration and resentment, as the Mercury person might feel ignored or dismissed, while the Moon person might feel pressured or overwhelmed. But despite its challenges, the Mercury Quincunx Moon aspect also offers unique opportunities for personal and relational growth. It encourages both individuals to step outside their comfort zones and see the world through a different lens. The Mercury person can learn to appreciate emotional wisdom, while the Moon individual can discover the value of logical analysis. Navigating this aspect requires both partners to cultivate emotional intelligence. The Mercury individual, in particular, may find themselves developing a deeper understanding of emotional nuances. They learn to recognize and validate their partner's emotions, even if they don't fully understand them. This process of emotional growth can be incredibly rewarding, as it allows the Mercury individual to connect with their own emotions on a deeper level. The Mercury Quincunx Moon aspect also encourages couples to master the art of communication. As both partners work to bridge their communication gap, they often develop exceptional skills in expressing themselves clearly and listening attentively. They learn to practice active listening, giving full attention when the other is speaking, asking clarifying questions, paraphrasing to ensure understanding, and validating emotions. Ultimately, this aspect offers the potential for both individuals to achieve a harmonious balance between their intellectual and emotional selves. They learn to integrate both communication styles, creating a rich and nuanced way of interacting that honors both intellect and emotion. While the Mercury Quincunx Moon aspect presents challenges, there are several strategies couples can employ to navigate this cosmic maze successfully. One key strategy is to practice active listening. Both partners should make a conscious effort to truly hear and understand each other. This means giving full attention when the other is speaking, asking clarifying questions, paraphrasing to ensure understanding, and validating emotions, even if they don't align with logical thinking. Patience is crucial when dealing with this aspect. Remember that you're both on a journey of understanding and growth. Allow time for emotional processing, don't rush to conclusions or judgments, and be willing to revisit conversations if needed. Another important strategy is to develop a shared language. Create a relationship dictionary of sorts, where you define terms and phrases that have special meaning in your relationship. This can help bridge the communication gap and ensure that you're both on the same page. Utilize written communication as well. Sometimes, writing can help bridge the gap between Mercury's verbal communication and Moon's emotional expression. Consider exchanging heartfelt letters, using journaling as a tool for self-reflection, or sending thoughtful text messages throughout the day. When making decisions as a couple, strive to incorporate both logical analysis and emotional consideration. A simple framework could be: gather facts, Mercury; explore feelings about the situation, Moon; analyze pros and cons, Mercury; check in with intuition, Moon; and make a decision that honors both perspectives. While navigating the Mercury Quincunx Moon aspect can be challenging, it often leads to unexpected benefits. The combination of logical thinking and emotional intuition can lead to innovative solutions to life's challenges. Both partners often gain profound insights into their own communication styles and emotional needs. The constant practice of trying to understand each other fosters a deep sense of empathy that extends beyond the relationship. The dynamic interplay between intellect and emotion keeps the relationship fresh and engaging. And this aspect often acts as a powerful catalyst for personal growth and self-improvement. Navigating the Mercury Quincunx Moon aspect requires ongoing effort. Here are some practical tips for daily life. Create a communication check-in ritual. Set aside time regularly to check in on how you're communicating and understanding each other. Use I statements. Frame your thoughts and feelings using I statements to avoid blame and foster understanding. Practice emotional mirroring. Reflect back what you hear your partner saying emotionally, even if you don't fully understand or agree. Embrace the power of touch. Sometimes, nonverbal communication through touch can bridge the gap when words fail. Celebrate differences. Instead of seeing your differences as obstacles, try to celebrate them as unique aspects of your relationship. Create a shared vision. Work together to create a vision for your relationship that honors both the intellectual and emotional aspects of your connection. The Mercury Quincunx Moon aspect in Synastry, while challenging, offers a unique opportunity for growth and deepening of relationships. It's a cosmic dance that, when embraced with openness and commitment, can lead to a profound and enriching partnership. Remember, in astrology as in life, it's not the challenges we face, but how we navigate them that defines our journey. The Mercury Quincunx Moon aspect invites us to bridge the gap between mind and heart, logic and intuition, thought and feeling. In doing so, we not only enrich our relationships, but also become more whole and integrated individuals. As you navigate this fascinating aspect in your own relationships, remember to approach it with curiosity, patience, and a willingness to grow. The maze may be complex, but the journey through it can be incredibly rewarding. Embrace the dance between Mercury and Moon, and let it guide you towards a deeper understanding of yourself and your partner. After all, it's in the space between our differences that the most beautiful connections are often forged. So, if you're struggling with a Mercury Quincunx Moon aspect in your relationship, don't despair. Embrace the challenges, cultivate emotional intelligence, and use the strategies we've discussed to navigate this cosmic maze. And remember to subscribe to our channel for more insightful astrological content.